Sue, yeah, yeah. And you will shout.
Yeah, Sue, Sue.
Yeah, Sue,
And that's it, and that's it.
Perfect.
And then move on. Yeah,
Perfect.
we good?
I like it.
Yeah, Sue, Sue. Don't say a word.
Please be seated. Aloha. And welcome to you. Today is a celebration to be shared with those closest to you. It is a celebration to be shared with friends and family. It is a celebration for those who could afford international travel. You know, being a wedding officiant, it's a tough job. Big shoes to fill. Being a wedding officiant requires great skill, requires great care, intensive training, grueling study. I was sitting there in my underwear, in front of my computer at home, on the Paris of the Prairie, the land of milk and honey, Fargo, North Dakota. Preparing myself for the hours and hours of cramming that it would take to pass the test to be deemed worthy of this place in society. To be able to officiate a wedding in a foreign country, to be able to sign the marriage certificate that would stand up in a court of law, to make it official in front of friends and family and witnesses. I girded my loins for the task ahead of me. Little did I know, all it would take is a trip to getordained.com. $27 later, surprisingly little information they have about me. 27 bucks and an email address, and boom, here I am, Mark J. Lindquist, Asian sensation and international wedding officiant. But for real, we're all here today to celebrate the marriage of my friends Nathan and Carrie. Let's talk about marriage for just a minute. But why would they, or any of you, listen to a wedding wedding officiant about marriage, a man who has never been married himself. Well, I thought the same thing. So I'm going to go with the sage advice of those legends who have gone before me. So, I give you wedding wisdom from the great counselors of our time. Winnie the Pooh says to Piglet, if you live to be 100, I want to live to 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live a day without you. Nate and Carrie, I'm happy to say that both of you are my dear, dear friends. I've seen the two of you grow together, build a life together, and become inseparable. As a friend, that's all you want, for your friends to find another who brings their life to the next level. For a friend to find someone who makes them better, who has their back, who loves the other with all their heart. When I look at my friends Nate and Carrie, my heart boils over with joy, because I know that each one of them would say that they want to live to 100 minus 1 day, so they would never have to live another day without each other. Wedding wisdom comes from old Blue Eyes himself, Mr. Frank Sinatra. You see, I see these two beautiful people on a day like this, and it reminds me of the old Frank Sinatra love song, Making Whoopee. No, it wasn't that. It was The Best Is Yet to Come. That's the song I had in mind. The best is yet to come. This is a big ceremony, a big event in our lives. It's an event that is 4 years plus in the making. A journey that started when the two of you met. You built a beautiful relationship together, and the planning for this trip and this celebration started over 2 years ago. Right? But I say to you that this wedding ceremony and our time together here with cherished friends and family, it's easy to see that this day, this as the culminating event, the pinnacle. Culminating meaning the point of highest development. But my friends, the best is yet to come. Today is just one day. Today is the day that you chose to make the public declaration of the dedication you have to one another. August 13th, 2018. One day that the two of you are sharing together. Today is a great day, but the best is yet to come. More of these shared memories, more shared experiences, more emotion, more laughter, more tears, more growth. You get to share the next 60 years together. And as I look at you, I know the best is yet to come. The next bit of wedding wisdom comes from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as he stated in the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. He said, "I have a dream." Now, Dr. King was speaking on behalf of jobs and freedom to a crowd of 250,000 people in Washington, D.C. And the two of you are here today speaking on behalf of love and happiness to each other. And every morning as you wake up, and as you share your day together, as you spend your leisure time together, weekends, vacation time, spring, summer, winter, fall, during these seasons of life, I encourage you to dream. To dream together. To throw fuel on the fire of one another's dreams. To create new dreams for the life you're about to build together. Dr. King had his dream. I encourage you to dream as well. And wedding wisdom from the greatest hockey team on planet Earth. Sue, yeah, yeah!
Yeah, Sue!
Nate tried to wear a Gopher jersey to the route. So I got him back.
It was gonna happen.
Our next piece of wedding wisdom comes from the great Charlie Chaplin, and he said, God, you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? You see, Charlie Chaplin didn't say anything. Charlie Chaplin came up in the time of silent movies. And Charlie Chaplin taught us that you can say a lot, even when you don't say anything at all. We've all heard it before. At all the weddings that we have ever attended, the officiant talks about the value of communication. Says things like, talk it out. Take time to communicate. Share your feelings. Share your needs. Communicate. But I think we all know those things. What I want you to be aware of is that when you are communicating, I want you to be aware of what you are bringing to the table during that communication. Nate, when you communicate with Carrie, I want you to be aware of yourself. Carrie, when you communicate with Nate, I want you to be aware of yourself. What is your body language? What energy are you bringing to the conversation? Which words are you choosing, and are you aware of the power that they have to impact the other person? Is your silence deafening? Be aware of your part of your communication and take responsibility. It's the wedding wisdom of Charlie Chaplin. But if you weren't quite on board with that first bit of wisdom from Mr. Chaplin, I give you this alternative. In marriage, sometimes you just gotta shut up. And finally, wedding wisdom from that Marvel Comics genius, Deadpool. Life is an endless series of train wrecks with only brief commercial-like breaks of happiness. Speaking of commercial breaks, and now, a word from our sponsor, Marvel Comics. The following message is brought to you by Nathan, Carrie, and Marvel Comics.
Oh no.
Nathan, Carrie, and Marvel Comics, proving to nerds everywhere that you can find love too.
I was like, wait, what is that? Oh my god. Where'd you find that one?
If I were a circus performer, which I kind of am, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, here it is. It's the moment of the ceremony that stands as the symbolic gesture of their love. We have all the necessary players. We have vows. We have rings. We have two people dedicated to each other. The vows were written by Carrie and Nathan, and they are the promises that the best is yet to come. The rings, they're a symbol of the never-ending love that these two people have for one another. We have Carrie and Nathan, two people dedicated to each other. And Carrie, your vows to Nathan.
All right, no crying. Nathan, putting into words how I feel is nearly an impossible task. Luckily, our daughter, Cassidy,
helped when she asked, in all sincerity, "What is love?" And for the first time in my life, I knew with all certainty that I could give her an answer. And I have to thank you. If I hadn't have met you and fallen so deeply in love with you, I may not have been able to tell her. But this is kind of the gist of what I said. I said, love is your heart telling you that this is your person, your soulmate, and knowing you're finally home. Love is trusting and knowing in your bones that your heart is safe. Love is bringing out the best and balancing one another, knowing they're good for you. Love is happiness, passion, and fulfillment. Love is understanding that you haven't lost yourself, but instead found another part of yourself you didn't even realize was missing. Love is not being selfish. It's caring so much about the other person that it doesn't feel like sacrificing. Protecting them is like protecting your own soul. Love is knowing what you have and treasuring it above all else. Love is looking at the one you love and being willing to risk everything for just one moment. Knowing that that one moment is worth 1,000. Understanding that we can't foresee what tomorrow brings, but that living with your soulmate for even one day makes you both brave and joyful. We aren't perfect, but together we're wonderful. And looking at you is a glimpse of eternity. And also the fleeting summer day. What we have is something so special. Something to strive for, risk for, and hope for. Because love is the most beautifully perfect human condition. It's a miracle that not all of us get to experience, but we do. I get to share all of this with you. All of the sappy stuff. I was pretty sure didn't exist. I get to share this crazy, chaotic adventure called life with you, my best friend. The key master to my gatekeeper. The J to my silent Bob. The Link to my Zelda.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for finishing all of our half-eaten meals. Making sure I take my vitamins. Hang on, I can't do stage. Thank you for stepping into the role of father. For worrying about us more than we do ourselves. We love you so very, very much. So here's my promise to you. I promise to build a life with you. I vow to be faithful in sickness and in health, during good times and rough times, during times of want and times of plenty. I promise to encourage you to grow and learn. I vow to be your family in distance and in closeness, in sorrow and in triumph. I vow to make time to improve my chipping and cutting so we can go golfing. I will delight in all our many adventures and challenges, even when that means dressing up like a man. I vow to be a quality roommate and try to remember to put away my clothes. I promise to laugh with you in good times and to solace you when you're downhearted. I vow to be brave when watching scary movies and watch all of your favorite Trey Parker films. I promise to keep cooking tasty meals if you do the dishes. I vow to be with you in all of our big decisions. I promise to have your back and be there to lean on. I have seen your kindness and your strength. I've seen you patient and prayed. I strive to not take you for granted. You are my favorite person, and I choose you to be my partner in life. I will continue to play with you until we're old and decrepit. And I'm almost done. I vow to take you as my husband. My heart is yours. Will you exchange your heart for mine? Will you be my family? Of course I will.
Nathan, your vows.
Mine aren't nearly as long. I thought I did a pretty good job, but you know, I'm kind of stuck in the pocket. It's kind of weird. Very much fun. These are my promises to you. I, Nathan Kinslow, promise to love you unconditionally. Laugh with you through times of joy and comfort you through times of suffering. To motivate and encourage you through life's struggles. I promise to kiss you every morning before I leave and do the dishes before and after you cook. Yeah, right? To never go to bed angry and shorten my menstruation periods to once every 2 months. I promise to always try and stay on top of the laundry so you don't have to. To cheer you up when you are down, to be a shoulder to cry on. Ears when you need to talk. I promise to be there for you when you run for public office to make a difference in society. Let's be serious, we all know it's coming. To let you veg out and play video games when you need to decompress. I promise to be the one you can count on, the one you can look for encouragement or a simple hug. I promise to be the listening ear, the one to ease the tension, the one to understand. Sorry, it's slow. Almost got it. I got it.
Electrician figures.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got electrician fingers. That's it. I promise to be the person who is on your team, always thinking of us. Always working to build a better life together. I promise to be the best father to our children, to always be there for them when they need us most. Unless they're being divas, then they need to check themselves before they wreck themselves. I promise to be the yin to your yang, the butthead to your Beavis, the Sunny to your Cher, the Mickey to your Rocky, the Parzival to your Artemis, the Han to your Lane. I promise to look at you with the same loving eyes until I get promise. That finger.
Friends and family, on behalf of the happy couple, we thank you for investing your time, your hearts, and your treasure to share this day with us. As you go forth from this place, may the road rise up, may the sun shine warm upon your face, and rains fall soft upon your feet. Ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by GetOrdained.com, I present to you Nathan and Carrie Kinslow! Hit it. There we go.
Woo!
My princess and I would like to thank you.
That's Queen now, asshole.
Queen, sorry, Queen. I'm not versed in fairy tales as well as you are. I want to say thanks to everybody who came, spent a lot of money to come and have a good time, and I hope you guys had a blast.
And continue to have a blast.
Yes, we're not done yet. So.
We love you all. I know I said it before, but you guys mean the world to us, and we couldn't have done this without you, and you're the reason that we wanted to do this. We wanted you to experience all the fairy tale that we experienced when we were here, and we hope that you enjoy it as much as we do. I'm sorry, I'm super cheesy. Alright, so if anybody wants to say anything, there's no pressure. You can say what you want to say if you want to say it, but you don't have to say anything.
We can treat it like Festivus if you want. You guys
There's
can
certain
share your
things you
grievances.
really don't have to say if you don't want to say it. No, you can omit anything that you want to omit.
Lots of things.
I think we're all glad that you invited us along for this just perfect little adventure.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, I have a little Irish
We love you
blessing
guys.
for you.
Oh, you do. Mazel tov.
You can all raise your glasses, please. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings, slow to make enemies, quick to make friends, but rich or poor, quick or slow, may you know nothing but happiness from this day forward.
Cheers.
We sit down.
Yeah, we sit down, you stand up.
You stand up.
See how I snuck in there?
I know, nice. Nice. You're like the little ninja.
Yeah, well, Jason technically snuck in first.
Yeah, you both. You're both like equal ninjas.
Don't look at me the rest of the night.
Yeah? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Whoever stands up first.
I got this, I guess.
Hang on, here comes
Oh God, it's on her phone. This is legit.
That's long. That's long.
Is there scrolling in
There was lots of scrolling.
There's scrolling?
All right. I have a speech. I've been planning this speech for like 2 years. Okay. I didn't like Carrie when I first met her. She talked too much. Like way too much. As anyone here knows, Carrie is a rambler, a babbler, and when she's nervous, a little bit of a word vomit. You all got that 13-page itinerary. The first time I met her was 8 years ago at a coffee shop through a mutual friend. We were putting on an art show together because our friend thought our personalities would come together and create something amazing, which I was very excited to be part of. I had no idea who she was and was riding on the promise of, she's pretty cool and does really sweet artwork, a lot like what you do. You'll like her. Well, my coffee hadn't even cooled enough to take a sip of yet, and I already had been bombarded with her entire life story. All of it. And it was a lot. This person was a chatty ball of baggage, held together with a plastic smile and the gift of gab. I decided right then and there I did not have the emotional capacity for this woman. And I thought that again the next time we got together.
She is right there. So.
Just keep thinking Festivus, babe. You're good.
Festivus for the rest of us.
My tolerance for people is low, and my friend-making abilities are almost non-existent. But if Carrie's anything, it's persistent. You can only dodge breakfast invites for so long, and to be honest, I found the way she saw the world bizarre and fascinating, and maybe a little bit ridiculous. And so it changed, and for the life of me, I can't remember when it started to change, but it did. She started growing on me, just like a rash. I tolerance for her crazy and her for my assholery grew, and I felt the kindred spirit between the two of us. The kind of friendship you don't get many times in a lifetime. The kind where you didn't need to be anything or prove anything, you just needed to show up. I found myself needing her friendship as much as she needed mine. Like a sneaky little weasel, she had squeaked her way into a place allotted to very few and managed to somehow stay there, an accomplishment made by even fewer. And then came Nathan. I didn't like Nathan when I first we talk too much.
It's so weird. Yeah, but it's not so weird. Strange.
In the time I've known Nate, he has always been kind-hearted, gracious, and respectful, especially towards women, and quite the irritating, cocky son of a bitch. Nate came in at a point when we were all very protective of Carrie. She was our wobbly, fragile little newborn baby bird. And we would eat anyone alive that got too near her. So here came this random dude, strutting directly into the lioness's den on that first day of introduction. His confidence was high, and his knowledge of useless comic book facts were endless. And he was a talker. He talked a lot. Carrie was smitten from the start. I wanted to kick him. I wondered how long we were going to have to endure him and what she was around him. She was fluttery and giggly, and it didn't matter if you were talking about the phases of the moon and its effects on the sex life of cockroaches. Everything came back to a Pew-worthy story about Nate. It was the honeymoon phase that wouldn't end, and neither would my gag reflex. But with Nate, Carrie's true geeky self began to show through. Her plastic smile cracked apart and fell away until you knew what you were seeing was the real Carrie. The real Carrie was strong and feisty. The real Carrie is as nerdy as they come. Real Carrie started cussing on a regular basis and taking no crap. She began doing all the things she always wanted to do without apology and talking about wearing her Wonder Woman underoos way too much. And now suddenly, she didn't need us the way she once did. Her crazy was being kept in check elsewhere, which was wonderful, and it broke my selfish heart. Here was this guy swooping into my impenetrable inner circle, taking off with one of my few main support beams, and the little twit went willingly without a fight. But you couldn't truly be angry because it was all so clearly right and how it should be. I hated it. So obviously it was good. So I slowly, begrudgingly accepted it, and then I quietly started to secretly embrace it. And now with a smile on my face and my middle finger waving high in their direction, I celebrate it halfway across the world and can't imagine it any other way. Now here we are in this beautiful place with all these wonderful people, and what feels like a lifetime later, and I'm still warily watching Carrie keep her crazy in check. But these days at a bit of a distance because Nathan is always at her side, always within arm's reach. And she's still, with good humor, accepting the questionable looks and insults I'm flinging at her from across the room with the usual smile on her face. So thank you so much for keeping my grumpy ass around. I love you both. You still make me gig to this day. I wrote that 2 years ago and I finished it last night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was actually right away.
Nice, well done.
Getting me dudes.
All right, who's next?
I'm gonna make a feeble attempt. That helped, John, and then you started laughing. Because you made me cry this morning. And,
Ditto.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
sure.
anyways,
This
yeah.
morning I wasn't even there.
My boys are incredibly important to me and my family, my life, and I didn't get my part of it. And the woman that raised 3 boys.
Thanks, Mom.
Women raised 3 boys.
So anyways, to Nate and Carrie, what is to say about love, other than it being the most beautiful, most important, and powerful emotion in this world? Because of love, I'm lucky to have Nancy in my life, as well as my sons. Nathan, we are so proud of the man you've become, and the help of your lovely wife. We want you to know how much you mean to us. Carrie, from the moment we met at the ballpark, we felt your soul. I wanted out loud to Nate that day. I think God held her a little longer than us. Carrie, sorry. Children are now our grandchildren. Oh, because Mark said so. Love each other, take care of each other. We love you guys.
Love you too.
Cheers.
How do you grab that soul?
Alright, I won't be able to top that. Or Mark, so I'll just get third in line. Since you had working on this in my mind, I didn't write it down, so forgive me, everybody. Since you had a non-traditional ceremony, and I was raised Catholic, like it or not, I figured I would share a religious perspective that I've had lately, and it's that of all the miracles that Jesus performed, the one I don't think he gets enough credit for is having 12 good friends in his 30s. So, that being said, Nate is my good friend, and I can think of a few others, but probably not 12. So, Dawn and Nancy have been second parents to me at times. Nancy has let me stay at their house, has cooked food for me. Dawn has given me the talk. And we've had fun, like more fun than the law will allow. Aaron is the older brother that I never had or wanted. one. That's my lovely lady, Heather Johnson. Our moment will come soon. As all of you have.
We heard it, Heather.
Vocally.
Yeah, get that on paper, somebody.
So.
Hey! It's on video!
So, the last thing I found, you said you wanted everyone to do a limerick.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
I did want to do that, but I found something I think is as good. And all the women in here, stick with me, don't throw anything right now. Just wait till I'm finished. Okay. This is a quote by the famous novelist, playwright, and poet William Golding, author of Lord of the Flies, among other books and works. And he said, "I think women are foolish to pretend they are equal to men. They are far superior, and always have been. Whatever you give a woman, she will make greater. If you give her sperm, she will give you a baby. If you give her a house, she will give you a home. If you give her groceries, she will give you a meal. If you give her a smile, she will give you her heart. She multiplies and enlarges what is given to her." So Nate, keep this in mind. If you give her any crap, be ready to receive a ton of shit.
Don't take the little part for granted. The quiet times. Home. Well, no, when I say, like, when you're sitting at home, not saying a word, Charlie Chapman, don't take those for granted. Those are the, I'll start crying as it. But that's those little times and like the missed trains. Those are the fun times. Yeah, the story times. Those are the ones that get us through the little bad times. The times that we don't need to talk about, the time we don't celebrate. We don't sit at home and be like, we play Nintendo Switch for like 4-5 hours in bed. That's a quick day. No,
Oh, wait. We have it.
we may talk about it, but those are the times that make us stronger as a couple. So don't take those little times for granted.
We love you. We love you.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to more laughter and
Sue, yeah.
cilantro.
Wait. Whoa.
And that makes my heart. So, and now I've gained all these beautiful friends, and this family is just double in size, triple in size. So I just look forward to seeing everything that's going to happen in the future for them. And we love you guys very much, and we hope to see you and spend some more time with you very soon.
California.
Hurry up.
Molly, fish.